First and foremost, happy birthday, old man. Hope you have a good one. Second, National High Five Day. There's not a lot of high fives going on yesterday with yesterday's videos, but today we get back up on the horse. We give each other high fives, make someone's day, give someone a high five. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, here, back with another NBA Prizepicks video. Yesterday was a bloodbath. They happen. I hate it. Just got to do better, right? Like, it happens. Like, if you do this long term, we're gonna have days like that. They're just bad. And it's like going back and looking at them. It's just, missing them by a little bit. A game flow not going the way I thought it would go. They just happen. But we get back on the horse, man. That's what it is. Long term game here. We're not going to win every day. Wish we could. But hey, coming off that strong Tuesday 7-2, it sucks to have a bad day on Wednesday. But hey, we're back here on Thursday. Got 4 picks for you on this early video. And again, if you like these videos, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification so you know when we upload videos. So with that, let's check out what we got in tap for today. As you can tell, I have the NBA Prizepicks desktop version up here. We're going to talk about 4 plays that we do like on today's slate. Like I said, yesterday was not one of the best days in the world. OG smashed his points. Van Fleet missed his over fantasy points by a half. Al Horford and Smart both didn't get there. That was a weird game. And then the last, Kyrie didn't get there. Siakam, no. Bruce Brown had an awesome game, smashed his assist, smashed everything, really. He had a great game. And then Vooch just missed his assist. He put up 2, so we just missed that one as well. But man, the Bulls beating Milwaukee, that was awesome. But hey, they might be without Chris Middleton for a while, so that should change that series a ton, because without him, they could build a wall against Giannis and make Drew Holiday try to beat him. So the Bulls are playing pretty good confidence right now. We'll see what happens. I got 4 plays for you here for today's 3-game slate on Thursday. We'll go through each one of them. And then there's a couple other ones I was looking at. The numbers seem a little high, but I also think that we could take some stabs at them. But I do have 4 picks for you here that we'll go through. So first one we're going to look at, we're going to go to points, rebounds, and assists. And we're going to go over here to Desmond Bane. Now, Memphis is on the road. The series is switched back over to Memphis here. We saw how pumped up this crowd was against the Clippers when they played, and that shouldn't be any different here as well. They should be playing extremely hard and really want this game. And Bane hasn't done a whole lot here. If we look at what he's done recently, so with John Moran back and Brooks back in the fold, he's just not getting as many shots here, right? The line's around 25.5 out there in some of the sports books, but he's went under this in 4 of his last 5 games. I'm surprised with the minutes too. In the first 2 games against Minnesota, he's only played 33 and 31 minutes, which is pretty surprising here. Now, if his shot is falling, he could get over this line because he's a great 3-point shooter, but that's what basically he does. He'll get in there and get you some rebounds and everything else. Don't get me wrong. Those 2 games, he had 17, 16 points, 3 and 4 rebounds, and 1 and 4 assists. He's just not as involved as you like him to be, but he'd shoot 40 and 50% from the field. I just feel like this is a good lead on the under a little bit. Juice is around -120 on the under. I feel like Minnesota is going to come out and going to play tough after that butt kicking they got on game 2. That crowd's going to be into it here. And I can see Minnesota coming out really strong in this game. Not saying they're going to win it, but I do think it'll take a toll on some of the stats on some of these guys. And I'll just lean with the way Desmond Bane's been kind of playing here. With Morant, he just takes up so much of the usage. I really think it hurts Desmond Bane here. So we're going to lean on the under on this 26.5 here. The last 3 times he's played Minnesota, he's went under this 24, 21, and 17. So we're just going to keep riding this. Actually, he's went under this mark. If we go back all 6 games, 24, 21, 17, 26, 26, and 21. So he has not went over this mark in any of the games he's played Minnesota this year. So I would take a chance on the under here on Desmond Bane. Next one we're going to look at here, we're going to go to Jokic. I'm going to come over. There's a couple that I was looking at. I was looking at rebounds because I feel like his rebounds are too high as well. His rebounds are 14.5. I think he's going to be focused more on scoring. They got to have this game. It's the first game back in Denver. And that's kind of my reasoning here with assist as well. I'm going to go the under on assists with Jokic. The juice is on the under around minus 125. He's went under this in the last 5 games. The minutes have been low the first 2 games against Golden State because they've got their butts kicked. 34 minutes and 28 minutes. Of course, he did get ejected. He's going to play well, I think, in this game back at home in Denver. But I think he's going to have to realize that he's got to do way more on the offensive side of the ball. He's got to shoot way more. They just don't have scoring. Will Barton is not a second guy you can look at to score. Same with Aaron Gordon. They're just role players. He needs a second star. It's so tilting to see Jamal Murray leave him out to dry, in my opinion. Jamal Murray's been cleared by medical to play, and it's all a mental thing with him, and I don't understand it. It's like, get out there and play. You're in the damn playoffs. I get you're coming off a big injury, but that happened a year ago. You see guys coming back from that, 6 to 9 months. It's been a complete year. He's been cleared for a while. And he needs a guy like that. He can't rely on, these other guys to score. And if they have any chance at all, Jokic just have to put up, 40 plus points here because just Golden State's just clicking on all cylinders and they're moving the ball fast and everyone's doing really well. So if they have a shot at all, they have to win this game. I think Jokic is going to, take more of the offensive load on his shoulders because they're just not getting it done out there at all. So I'm going to take the under on assist and think he's going to take more of the offensive load on his shoulders and not so much assist. So we're going to take the under on Jokic assist. Next one we're going to look at, we're going to go over to rebounds. And we're going to look at Cat here. And I'm going to take the over here. We just squeaked by it. We had 9.5 on the 19th. We hit that one as well. And again, going at home here in Minnesota, to me, it all comes down to, can he stay on the court? Game 1, he stayed on the court 42 minutes. He put up 13 rebounds. Game 2, he got there with 11 rebounds, but he put up, in 28 minutes he got there. He's got to stay on the court. We probably won't see hardly any of Steven Adams. Like, he basically played 3 minutes that first game. So he's got an advantage down there in the rebounds against anyone they can put out there. So I do like the over on 10.5 rebounds for him here. I just hope he can stay on the court and put up 40 minutes. I like to see this series go 7 games. It's a lot of fun. Got a lot of personalities in it on both sides of it. And if he can play 40 minutes, he should be able to cruise past this number with who they're putting up there with Brandon Clark and such down at center. He should be able to get these rebounds. So over 10.5 rebounds for Cat. And the juice is on the over as well, around minus 125 out there in some of the sports books. And then the last one we're going to go is another rebounds, and I was going back and forth with a lot of these, and I was looking at Rudy Gobert, Bojan, and then Royce O'Neale, because they're just not a good rebounding team at all. And we still don't know about Luka. Luka's questionable here. Utah's favored by 7.5. They're going back to Utah. It's a first game at home. Rudy's been getting there with his. He's got 17 each time. So I think you could look there. Bojan's got there above in his last 4 games. I think you could look there. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Royce O'Neale at 4.5 here. He's went over it each time. The juice is on the over around minus 130, minus 135. Both games, he's put up 6 and 9 rebounds in this series, playing 31 and 37 minutes. And he doesn't do a whole lot else, right? He's not shooting the ball a ton. He's just down there just kind of doing the defense and rebounds. And I think he gets there here. He's played, as long as he's playing these minutes into the mid-30s, I think he can easily get to this mark. So if you don't like that one, again, you could go Bojan, you could go Rudy Gobert. Rudy's just been eating them up. He's been whatever they want. It just comes down to, for me, when it comes down to Rudy, it's basically his, he played 35 and 37 minutes. He's going to get about every rebound he wants. And like you said, 15.5 is a big number, but I do like it as well if you want to take a shot on that. But I'm going to take a shot on Royce O'Neale. I'm going to mix Rudy Gobert in as well. I still think that number is pretty fair and we can get there. So if you want to take some shots on that, if you don't like Royce O'Neale, I get it. With 15.5 seems like a high number, but hey, He's put up 17 in both, but that is a real high number for him to get. But again, they are going to be at home. And yeah, so those are the 4 plays that we do like here. Again, I'm going to rank these. I'm going to take Desmond Bane, number 1, at under 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm going to take Jokic, number 2, at under 7.5 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, over 10.5 rebounds. And I'll take Royce O'Neale, number 4, at over 4.5 rebounds here. So yeah. So Thursday, National High Five Day. Give someone a high five today. Just random. Be fun. Just fun about it. At work, walking down the hallway, just give someone a high five. Be fun. So with that, hit that like button on your way out. We'll knock out another video here after I try to pull up some more plays. And hopefully have a little bit better day today. So with that, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.